guys, so I know it's been a while since my last video. I kind of make sporadic videos, like I haven't really felt like making videos for the last little while. I've been kind of sick. I actually just found out that I was pregnant back in November, so I've been really busy with that, and I also have a son, so I've been just super crazy busy, and I finally decided that I'm gonna get back into making videos, and this is the most requested video. So I figured that I would just start with this one because I get messages in my inbox every single day regarding questions based on my video that I did previously to this one. So I figured I would just update it a little bit with a little bit of updated information and go from there. So this is my how to get sponsored video, I suppose. My last video was called how to get sponsored. This is just an updated version because a lot of things have changed in the 2 years since I've made that video. Okay, so I'm just gonna get started because I have kind of a lot to go through and I don't want this to be super long. So things you need to remember, the top 10 things you need to remember for before you actually get sponsored. Number one, do it for the right reasons. Don't do it just because you see all these other people and all these other girls on YouTube getting sponsored and getting sent free things and getting paid for reviews and things like that. I know those videos are everywhere and everybody is bound to see them, but do it for the right reasons. Don't do it just because you want free stuff or just because you want to get paid or anything like that, because it's really not a reason to do it. Number two, make sure it's something you actually want to use and review. Sorry, I'm really out of breath for some reason. I don't know why. Like I just said, don't do it because the products are free or because you're getting paid for it. Make sure it's something you actually like, something you're actually interested in, something you think your subscribers would be interested in. The main thing is make sure it's something your subscribers would be interested in, because in the end, all in all, you're making a video for your subscribers. You're not doing it for the company. If you were doing it just for the company, why would they sponsor you? You're doing it for your subscribers, because the way the company looks at it is your subscribers can go and purchase these things that you're reviewing. So your subscribers need to want these products too. So it's not all about you. Do your research. Sorry if I'm looking down, my computer's down here and my camera's kind of right here, so I'm kind of playing with a new setup. So if I'm looking down, it's just because my computer's down here. Number three, do your research on the product. Look up other reviews on it. Know the information about the product. I'm not talking like you need to know the ingredients of every product. I mean, if you know that, great. But know the information about it. Know like the prices on it. Make sure it's a reasonable price for your subscribers. Like if you're trying to go and review eyeshadows that are kind of overpriced for what they are, like not many people are going to pay $18 for an eyeshadow, and if they do, they would just go to MAC. So make sure the prices are reasonable and something that your subscribers can afford, and something your subscribers would want to actually go and purchase. So yeah, just make sure you do your research on the product. Make sure you know it. Make sure you know what you're going to be reviewing. Number four is research the company. This is a big thing because, I mean, just because one person reviews a product, like I've seen a lot of reviews where people don't even comment on the company. They don't comment on the relationship with the company, or how the company treated them, or how the person they contacted treated them through email or anything like that. Know the company, know whether the company is cruelty-free, vegan, anything like that, because people do ask questions, and it's better to know these things than to do a review on a product and then not know the information about it. It kind of looks bad. So make sure you do your research on the company. Number five, do not go spam emailing every company out there. I know a lot of people go on Etsy and stuff like that. Do not go spam emailing people. It's super annoying. And especially on Etsy and like the smaller companies that are like homemade cosmetics, a lot of companies talk to each other, and if you've emailed one company this exact same thing you emailed another, I mean, people talk, and it's not going to look good if you're just emailing every company that's out there waiting for an email back. You really, really need to be aware, and you need to be interested in what you're trying to review. Don't do it just because it's free and just because the company is small and doesn't know any better. Like, only do it if you really, really want to do it. So yeah, only email a couple of companies that you're interested in. Don't go spam emailing everybody. Okay, number 6, and this one is super important, and I'm gonna like stress this one the most, is make sure you have a good following on YouTube, Facebook, or your blog. I have a lot of people messaging me saying, you know, what companies sponsored you, and how did you get sponsored, and can you give me a list of the companies and stuff like that. And they also say that they haven't started making videos yet, but they plan on doing it soon, and they want to know the companies that will sponsor you. Well, I have a hard time sending people lists of companies that can sponsor them when I have no videos from them to look at and compare. So, and companies are going to see the same thing. If you have not made any videos yet, but you're emailing them trying to get products and do reviews for them, they're going to look at your channel and they're going to say, well, you haven't made any videos. So, or you only have like 20 subscribers. Like, the first thing you need to do is start making videos, obviously. Make sure the videos are relevant to beauty, fashion, whatever you're wanting to review. The more social media sites you have, the better. Like Facebook fan pages, or just Facebook pages for your YouTube channel, Twitter, blogs, Instagrams, like anything like that, helps a lot, because a lot of these companies have those social media sites as well. A lot of companies, like when I started doing this, like when I made my last sponsorship video, I think I had like 200 or 300 subscribers, and I had companies emailing me. I never really emailed. I think I might have emailed 2 or 3 companies. Everybody else emailed me. Like I know Lit Cosmetics, they emailed me, and I only had a couple hundred, like, I don't know, between 200 and 500 subscribers. Now I think one of the requirements is you have to have 10,000 subscribers or 5,000. I'm not too sure. Because a lot of companies won't even look at you now if you don't have at least 1,000 subscribers. Right now I only have 1,300 subscribers, which I still think is pretty good considering I haven't really made videos in a couple of years, like regular videos. So, I mean, make sure you have at least 1,000 subscribers before you start emailing or, you know, getting too into it, because companies, if you don't have that subscriber base, then they have nothing to go off of, and they're doing it for business purposes. They're not doing it to help you out. They're doing it to help themselves. And if you don't have all that many subscribers, then it's not really helping them. So make sure you have that before you start emailing. Number 7, make sure you have videos posted. I already said this, but a lot of people have videos on their channels, but it's just videos of like a day in the life, or videos of their family, their pets, or, you know, stuff like that. Make sure your videos are relevant. Make sure they're beauty videos. You know, there's so many things you can do: tutorials, hauls, other reviews for things you've purchased. That's a big thing. If you're doing reviews for something you've actually purchased with your own money, and, you know, that looks really good on you, and then they will come to you to get you to do reviews for them, because, yeah, just obviously if you're willing to spend your own money on a product and review it just because you want to review it, then they won't have as much of a problem sending you something to review for them. Number 8, make sure you do your videos in the best quality possible. I used to do all my videos, every single video, on a webcam, and I thought, wow, you know, webcam was good enough. It's really not. It doesn't matter if it's an HD webcam or what it is, but make sure you do it in the best quality possible. Right now I'm using, this is a new camera, it's my boyfriend's. It's a Canon Rebel T4i, and I actually really like it. This is my first video with it, so let me know what you guys think. But yeah, if you can do HD videos, or just do the best you possibly can, because That looks really good, and companies really want their products to be seen in the best light possible, so make sure you have your videos in the best quality you can. I know not everybody can afford to go out and get a big fancy camera, but just do the best you can. Number 9, make sure you look the part, and this isn't like a superficial thing, this is just like, make sure at least what's seen in the camera is nice, like it looks nice, or it looks tidy. Like, don't come on camera wearing your pajamas and with your hair all a mess and like a big frizzy ponytail or something like that. Like, make sure you look the part, make sure you look like somebody that a company would want to review their products. See, with me, the trick is, unless I'm doing a review for clothing and they need to see my entire body, I basically just wear like a shirt, nice clothes, and then on the bottom I'll wear PJ pants or something like that, just something comfortable, right? Because nobody sees from here down or wherever you angle the camera, but there's no problem wearing pajama pants or something that they can't see, but anything that is seen in the camera needs to look put together, otherwise it's not going to be as appealing to the company. Number 10, which is the last one before your sponsorship, is make sure in a lot of your videos you show confidence. Don't say or like pause for a long period of time, because that dead silence is kind of awkward, and it's kind of awkward for people to watch. So just remember that, just be confident. Now after the sponsorship, make sure you keep in touch with the company every step of the way. They're gonna want to know what's going on when you're planning on posting things, and you want that good communication. Number 2, make sure the company is aware when the video is supposed to be going up so that they can watch for it, so that they know you're not trying to rip them off. You're planning on keeping up with your end of the deal and everything is running smoothly. If you're going to run a day or two late on the review, make sure they know that, so that they're not waiting and thinking you're bailing out on them. Number 3, make sure you're honest. Subscribers especially appreciate that honesty, especially when you're reviewing something, because a lot of people come on YouTube to look at reviews before they buy something, and if they just so happen to cross your video and see a review for that product and you lied and it's really not that great, and then they spend their money on that, then that comes back on you, and that doesn't really look good. I mean, I know what works for one person doesn't work for everybody, but that's just something to remember. Don't make a positive review for a company just because they sent you something for free. Companies have sent me, I mean, I've gotten hundreds of things, and I've only done a couple handfuls of reviews. I don't review every single thing that I've gotten because it ended up being something I didn't like, or I just didn't like the company. They ended up, whatever happened, you don't have to review everything. Number 4 is actually do the video, especially when you're just starting out and you're contacting companies for something you're really, really interested in, and you promise them you're going to do the video and then you don't do the video. I mean, unless you had an issue with the product, an issue with the company, or whatever, do the video. A lot of companies send people products to review, and then people don't do the reviews for the company. So what they do is they stop sending out products to people to review. They stop doing that. I mean, they're doing it for themselves, but they're also doing it for the people. So, I mean, it's all business, but don't do it just to get free stuff. Actually do the video, actually do the review. Yeah, and like I said, if you get busy or something happens, make sure you let the company know every step of the way. Like I said, keep in contact with the company. That way they know if they're to expect the video up late or what's going to happen with it, but they need to know. But do the video. Number 5, which is the last one for after the sponsorship, is if you have any problems with the products you were sent, make sure you contact the company directly. Don't post a negative, angry review about the product or the company, because something didn't go your way, make sure you contact the company first and let them know your problems or your concerns with the product. And try and address that and get that dealt with through the company first. And then after that, of course, you can choose to do whatever you're going to do, but make sure if you have any problems or anything like that, you deal with the company first and let them know, you know, whatever happened with the product, or let them know the issues that you're having with the product. And, you know, they might try and fix it. They might, you know, who's to say what would happen, but it's always best to contact the company before you do a negative or a neutral review for them. So that's just something to remember. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, you can definitely leave your comments in the down bar, or you can message me. I hope this helped you guys out, and I'll talk to you guys later.